Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever been to one of our swim meets and just wondered, wow, how does this all come together so smoothly? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down the engine that makes it all run, our Volunteer Incentive Program, or VIP for short.
Okay, let's start with a number, and I want you to just let this sink in for a second. 5,375. That's how many volunteer hours our club needs every single year just to run our home swim meets. That's a huge figure, isn't it?
So, that naturally leads to the big question, right? How in the world does a club like ours manage to pull that off? I'll tell you, it's definitely not magic. It's a really well thought out plan that honestly relies on every single one of us.
Now, before we jump into the solution, I think it's super important to understand the sheer scale of the challenge we're all facing together. This isn't just about finding people to fill spots. It's about keeping our club financially healthy and making sure our swimmers get the competition opportunities they deserve.
So you take all those hours, and what does it actually look like in practice? It means we have to fill over 1,000 individual volunteer positions at our meets. Think about that. Every single role, from being a timer to helping with hospitality, is a critical piece of a much larger puzzle.
And this effort, it is absolutely critical. Why? Because the meets we host bring in about $90,000 in revenue for our club every year. That's money that goes directly into keeping our fees as low as possible and making sure our programs are top-notch.
And believe me, those positions add up so fast. Just take a look at a single big event, like the David Lawson meet. That one alone needs 350 volunteers spread across 7 sessions. So you can see, when you look at the whole season, the scale of this operation is just massive. Filling every single spot isn't just a goal, it's essential for us to succeed.
Okay, so to tackle a challenge this big, the club needed a smart, structured, and really fair plan where everyone knows their part. So let's dive into the details of exactly that, the Volunteer Incentive Program. So what is the VIP at its core? The easiest way to think about it is as our club's official roadmap for volunteering. It's designed to make everything super clear, what the minimum requirements are for every family, and just as importantly, how we incentivize and reward all of you who give even more of your time.
All right, now for the part that really matters. Let's break down what this program means for your family. This is where you can see exactly how your contribution fits into the big picture and keeps our club running.
The foundation for every single family in the Mini Oaks development and performance groups starts right here. It's pretty straightforward. We ask that at least one person from each family completes 2 required online clinics. The first is the Intro to Swimming Officiating, and the second is the Safety Marshal Clinic. This just makes sure everyone has a great baseline of knowledge for how our meets run safely and smoothly.
Now, on top of those clinics, each family is also asked to work a specific number of meet sessions, and this commitment is tiered based on your swimmer's group. So for Mini Oaks families, it's 1 session. For development families, it's 3 sessions. And for our performance families, it's 5 sessions.
Now, this is a really important piece of the puzzle. Because this is a core commitment for every family, there's a $200 fee for each missed clinic or required session. This policy is what guarantees we can run our meets effectively and meet our obligations, not just to our own swimmers, but to all the visiting teams too.
But hey, the program is not just about meeting the minimums. It's also about recognizing and rewarding all the amazing people who go above and beyond, especially those who take that extra step to become trained officials.
And this is where it gets really cool. Check this out. The program lays out a clear path with some pretty significant rewards. As you advance up the officiating ladder, you earn substantial credits on your account. We're talking $1,000 for becoming an eligible Level 2 official, and that climbs all the way up to $4,000 at Level 5.
Of course, to qualify for those really generous financial incentives, there's a key commitment. An official needs to work a minimum of 10 sessions at our Oak-hosted meets during the season. This just ensures that our most experienced and dedicated volunteers are there on deck when we need them the most.
So, we've covered the requirements and we've covered the rewards. But let's zoom out for a minute and connect all these individual roles back to the bigger picture, the overall health and success of our entire club. This really is the why behind this whole program. The ultimate goals of the VIP go so much further than just this season. This program is our long-term strategy. It's how we plan for the future of our officials, how we ensure the club stays financially stable, and most importantly, it's how we guarantee that our swimmers will always have access to high-quality competitions right here at home. When it comes right down to it, this entire program is built on one simple but really powerful idea. The meets, the revenue, the incredible opportunities for our kids, it all comes from you. Your time is literally the fuel that powers our swimmers' success. So thank you for being such a vital part of this team and for helping us build the future of our club one session at a time.